Hello everybody. Welcome back to Mouse Guard.
Alright, I'm gonna do be brave while being smart. Sorry for
Okay,
interrupting
I'm still
you.
doing my fucking intro that I can never get through
sorry.
without being interrupted.
I'm so sorry.
Hello everyone. I am your game master. Your mouse master. I don't know. I'm gonna say mouse.
Master.
I like the mouse master. The
master of the guard.
The matriarch of the guard. Harper Scott. I'm joined by Quinn playing Fat Finn.
Fat Finn.
By Jordan playing Jasper.
Hello.
The scrappy young new guard mouse who has to earn his cloak. And Jonathan playing Darrow.
Yeah.
The very jaded, one-eyed guard's mouse who is totally against today's mission.
We are going to die for
led by Fat Finn, the veteran fighter. So last time you guys delivered the mail. You did a good job. You delivered the mail to so many towns in the mouse territories, and you fought off a raven.
Yes, we did.
And when you got to your final destination on this journey, Gilpledge, you were confronted by a mouse called Martin, who is an old mouse who wanted to go into the Dark Heather, which are the territories that were lost in the Weasel War. Basically, the Dark Heather is the tunnels that the weasels lived in that were under the mouse territories. It's weasel turf. It's a bad time. It is no longer part of the mouse territories. And basically, he wanted to go to Walnut Peck, where his family used to live, to retrieve his grandmother's heirloom rocking chair, so that he may use it as part of a dowry for his daughter's upcoming wedding. It's quite valuable and extremely sentimental. Darrow argued vehemently against going into the Dark Heather at all. Fat Finn, as a point of honor, wanted to go in and get that rocking chair. The compromise was that Martin would not go. So it is now summer. There's a fucking helicopter about to fly over us, and this is why we don't play outside anymore. But it's happening today.
Welcome to Nam.
I'll wait. Give it a minute. Hold on. You know they don't do this when I'm just hanging out back here by myself. I just want to point that out.
They specifically wait for
They specifically wait for me to be recording something. You guys are planning to head out from Gilpledge into Walnut Peck, across the scent border into the Dark Heather.
Is the scent border like an actual scent border, or is it just like...
Yeah.
It is a border that is not a physical border, not a wall, but it is the scent border is a chemical concoction that the scientists of the mice, especially in Spruce Tuck, I believe, where Fat Finn and Jasper are from, the science mice whip it up, and it basically is a scent that usually keeps bigger animals out, wolves, bears, moose, that sort of things. They see it as not their territory, and they stay out of the mouse territories. It doesn't really, like weasels, you don't think so as much? I don't think so, because weasels are somewhat intelligent. Yeah. Fat Finn and Darrow, you two fought in the Weasel Wars.
Yes.
You know weasels are not like the rest of the animals in your world. Like, mice are intelligent, and then, like, everything else, like turtles, ravens, squirrels... not squirrels. Squirrels are something else. Disregard squirrels. Raccoons, like bears, they're all animals.
Okay.
Mice can think. Weasels are extremely savage. They're predators. But like you, they do think. They can wield weapons.
Oh, no.
They can wear armor. They do have a society.
I don't like it.
they weren't just like attacking en masse because they were animals. They literally declared war, and were going to enslave and eat you all.
Oh no. That's a bad time.
Yeah. And now you are heading back into the Dark Heather. That is your plan.
Do it.
It is.
Quick question.
Yes.
I kind of remember something. Did I pick up a bumblebee or something like that?
Yes, you did.
Did I? I'm trying to remember.
What?
Or
Oh,
that
you have, like,
might
a
have been a different
bumblebee
game,
pet?
but you had a bee.
Yeah, bee. Like
You had a bee
apiaries.
friend.
Like at the end.
I think you might have.
I believe so.
Did you write that down?
The thing is it just popped back into my mind. I don't think I did before I left, so we can disregard that. If
I
that's...
don't know if you did.
I
mean,
believe it sounds familiar.
But it's alright. I can continue solo. That's fine. I'll just get one later.
I'm trying to remember what happened, and I don't know if that's something that happened.
I don't remember what happened, but I remember the bee.
That's okay.
I just know there was a bee. I think maybe you talked to it or something. But
You
I
might
don't
have
know
a
if
bee
you
now.
Got it.
You might have a bee now. Fuck it. I like it. I'm gonna say you have a bee now,
Okay.
and I'll listen over. And if you didn't have one, fuck it. You have a freebie. That's my gift to your party.
A freebie.
Yeah, it's your freebie for completing your first mission. You have a little bee friend.
Yay.
If you didn't get one, because you might have done that with your checks.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think I did.
I think you did. I think that might have been a happen. It was just because I was listening to the old one just to figure out where we were, and it's mostly the argument with Martin that I listened to remember what happened there. But yeah, you have a little bee, and you have your apiarist skill. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know how to handle a bee.
His name is Tuttle.
Okay, his name is Tuttle. You can write
Tuttle.
Tuttle down somewhere. You need a pencil.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you guys are going to leave Gilpledge. It is not fall. Spring has ended because that's how sessions work in Mouse Guard. You guys have resupplied, and you are heading out into the wilderness yet again. And summer has begun.
It's hot.
It is hot indeed.
I don't like this.
And you guys are marching through the forest.
I don't like this heat.
You know, we could have been somewhere else with a nice glass of water instead of draping through the...
It's a matter of
woods.
honor.
What honor? It's a rocking chair.
It's an expensive rocking chair. Jasper, help me out.
Don't say I think, boy, or I'll hook you.
You will not hook my pupil.
Such a bad idea. Okay.
The only bad idea is the sun coming out.
Are you saying that the sun coming out is a bad idea for us or a bad idea for the sun?
Bad idea for the sun.
Okay.
Unless, well, actually, it's summer now, which means there's tons of berries. Oh, I'm gonna eat all the berries. When we get home. Once we've dealt with our honor.
Once we've been eaten by wolves and bears, yes, perhaps in the afterlife you'll have berries.
I will.
So you guys continue your march for many days. And you... Let me see. Where was Gilpledge on... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right by the scent border almost. You guys make your way towards Walnut Peck, going through old trails that have not been used in a long time. And one of the things you come across as you guys are going, I need someone to make a weather watcher
That's me.
mission, and I believe that is
Yeah.
Darrow.
That is Darrow.
And so I have a 4 in weather watching.
Okay,
What do I do with that?
you roll 4 dice.
Okay, that's what I figured.
One thing I'm trying to remember is as far as traits when we use them. So this checks section, what makes that go up?
So checks you earn by using your traits against yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I should. Okay, so I should like undo these.
Oh, yeah,
It says use this session.
Yeah, you can erase all the things that say use this session. You have some. You used your brave.
Yeah.
You can also use your traits to give yourself a boost.
I used
Like
everything
extra
but
dice?
jaded. I used my fat. I used my brave. I used my bold, and I used my rational last time.
Did I write down the page that had checks? I did not.
I have a 14.
14.
Yeah.
Not adding them all up. You want the 4 or and above.
Huh?
4's and above. Remember, this is how it works. Like 4 and above is a success.
Oh.
And 3 and below is a failure.
Got it. I got 2 successes. Then.
2 success. All right. Was there more? You just have 4 Weather Watcher?
I have 4 Weather Watch.
That's pretty good.
And was there... I'm trying to remember if there was something else you add to that, or if it's just
What is this for?
Weather
Weather
Watcher.
Sense. I get a
Okay.
+1 +1 die per roll.
Okay, so you can use that once per session, though.
Okay.
So if you want to use that now, then you wouldn't be able to use it. How do you use weather
Wait,
sense
how do you
against
get
yourself?
the trait level up?
So traits...
You have to fail to get your traits to level.
Well, no, those are skills. Traits, you have to use them against yourself to get them. Okay.
I'm confused.
Don't confuse me.
It's a confusing game, admittedly. There is some confusing... tell you what. Fuck it. I have to change this game to make it work for us. If you use your trait against yourself, basically say, like... okay, Jasper is brave. So, like...
Okay.
I'm using it against myself
If
right
you
now.
if you work
or,
or
like-
if you chicken out.
Okay, no, another example of this. Say you're, like, fighting a weasel, and you have... Okay, you have fat. Fatfin has fat.
Mhm.
If
If I
Fatfin chooses to lose a contest and says, like, okay, I'm going to use my fat trait against myself, then that will earn you a check. And, yeah, so that's how that works. I will say, so yeah, you can use that. And then I'm trying to think out a way to make this work that will just be fun for us, and that does work. But I'm going to say, if this isn't already a rule, you can also absolutely use your traits. Or yeah, that is already a rule. Oh, never mind. I'm just getting very confused. I'm trying to figure out a way like that makes sense to me that wouldn't be too much, where you could use your traits. Okay, if you play a trait very good, then I think you actually earn persona points, and that's up to the game master.
okay.
Like if you play that thing perfectly. Or if you like do the opposite of it because circumstances have forced you to like go against your own nature.
And you can spend your
Oh,
persona.
okay. Like if I give
You
up a meal,
can,
I would earn persona.
I guess. 50, 51. So fate points. What is the point of it if you
Well, it was actually pretty funny. They came from California.
earn the player a fate point? Okay, they don't tell me what fate points do. Do they? No. I'm guessing fate points may be used.
It says
Add one.
1 point.
1 point allows you to reroll any.
Oh, they
sixes
say them on your
as
character
a new
sheet.
dice.
They don't say them in the book. They say them in the character sheet. Beautiful. Okay, cool. In that case, they tell you what persona and fate points do. Wonderful. All right, so you rolled a 2 for your weather check.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I'm checking the DC.
And if you
Summer? Nope. All right, so that is a failure. So you can mark experience. So when you fail with a check, you mark on the F bubble
Okay.
of Weather Watcher.
all right, so what does
And
that
that
do?
makes it one step closer to leveling up.
Okay, so what happens if you pass though?
If you pass, you put it in the P. Both you need
and
to
both.
fail. You need to
Okay.
fail and pass a certain number of times to level up a
My
skill.
question is, how do you fail and pass health and will?
On both.
Okay.
Huh?
My question is, how do you fail and pass health and will?
You can erase. No, don't erase this. Health and will. There will be health and will checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Occasionally. Jonathan, you can go ahead and hold on to that pencil. So you failed. Okay, now that we've figured that out, so because you failed the Weather Watcher, I get to decide the weather.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no!
Instead of you deciding the weather,
Thunder,
I
thunder.
decide the weather.
In the middle of summer, thunder suddenly comes.
I am the god. Actually, yes.
No! What'd you
That's-
do, Jordan?
That's the thing. Spectacular thunderstorms crash across the territories in the late summer. I'm not making this up. This is in the book.
I believe you.
They are sudden and fierce. So yes, as you guys are traveling, there are thunderstorms.
We're like walking into Mordor.
Yeah.
You are walking into Mordor.
Oh,
This
no.
is a good omen.
Lightning strikes from the thunderstorms. And I'm going to say the twist that you get from that is that it causes a flash flood.
Oh no!
So water is coming very quickly, and you're all on the ground. So I need you guys to tell me what you want to do about
I'm
that
going
situation.
to go ahead and hook onto something higher.
All right, I'll say there's a tree. There's definitely trees and bushes you can get into.
Okay,
I'm gonna hook
I had an idea of this fat mouse trying to climb a tree, but I don't think that's very smart. But like, I don't know, that's my instinct.
Use your sword.
Okay, I'll like stab my sword into the tree and try and heft myself up.
Yeah, I'll try and climb a tree.
All right.
I'm a youngin.
I'll tell you to hold
There's
on.
not really an athletics thing, so give me health or nature.
I will do health.
I will do health as well.
Yeah, because
Well-
I think athletics is covered under health, but I think also it's mouse nature to climb things, sort of. So I think you can all give me nature as well,
Oh, and nature?
or nature.
Or nature, okay. Okay, 2 successes.
Where? Health.
They're at the
is
top.
Here.
Oh,
Nature's here.
I got a 1, 2, and a 6 and a 6.
well, that's good. I have 5 in nature.
All right, that's 2 successes.
So do I put a pass? Do I put 2 passes, or is it like the whole thing?
Depends.
What?
Like, do I put 2 P's, or do I wait until
You put
the result?
1.
Okay, so that's
it's 1 per check.
okay.
I haven't told you whether to pass or fail.
Oh,
I've got.
you said I got 2 passes. I'm confused.
You got 2 successes.
2 success. Okay,
and
sorry.
then 2 failures, and then
All
you
right.
you count your successes.
All right, I got 2.
2 successes.
2 successes.
I got 4 successes.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Wow. You rolled high.
All right. So you all
I'd be very
pass.
happy
So
with
you can
that
mark a
if that
pass
was-
Yay.
on what you
That was
used.
damage.
Darrow particularly uses his hook and line and scrambles up the tree, and then Fat Finn and Jasper are climbing up with their
I feel
swords.
like I'm slow at this.
Keep up.
I'm trying.
I'll be there in a bit.
And we'll say there's like a little hole in this tree, like from where, like, you know, something carved out a little home in this tree. There's a hole,
Okay.
and so you guys climb sort of like midway up the tree, and the 3 of you get in there, and it doesn't look like anything lives here for the moment,
Good.
as far as you know.
Empty space.
And so you rest there for the time, you 3 and Tuttle.
Tuttle.
Is there a nest in here?
There is no nest.
I take my cloak and I pat down Tuttle. Because the water's not good on his wings.
Alright, so I guess we just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and
Storm's back.
make something like for food. Do I have supplies to make something for food?
We'll say you do that. You guys eat
Okay.
and try to make things. But this is the GM's turn,
Okay.
which means I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of shit at you, and then You
See
guys
if it
can try to
sticks.
do stuff on the player's turn.
Okay, I forgot how this works. So
Yeah,
It's
it's
been
all right.
a hot
It's been
second.
it's been a while.
yeah.
It's been a day.
Or a few months.
So you guys continue
Several.
on your journey the next day,
Yeah.
but you are met with another obstacle,
Oh no.
and that is that the ground is extremely muddy when you get down from the tree,
Oh no, I'm just sinking, aren't
which
I?
is a big worry for you as mice, as you could sink right into the mud.
Okay. Can I swing from branches with my hook?
The branches of trees,
Or twigs, depending, whatever's sticking out.
like high up in the trees.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Okay.
This would Pathfinder what I'm thinking of trying to find the least muddy route with Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea, actually.
You can absolutely do that.
You have
You
to
want
get
guys?
that.
Yeah, you can try using Pathfinder.
That's one success.
Would anyone like to help?
I will
Jasper?
I
help.
would like to help.
How do you help?
You just say it and do it, and you
I'll go ahead and-
you physically give Jasper a dice.
Oh, I'm gonna help you.
Help.
Which one would you like?
This one.
The act of helping, you physically give whoever you're helping a dice.
Oh, look
That's
at me.
2 more successes.
Look at me right
Yes.
All
So
right.
3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes is enough to find a safe route. So you
Yay.
can mark a success.
there. Do I?
We don't mark this.
No.
success, do
You
we?
don't, but you guys did help, and you made
Okay.
sure that that success happened because one wasn't
Yay.
going to cut it. So Jasper,
Thank you.
Darrow, you're up there kind of surveying the branches, like thinking about Tarzaning it, and then Jasper suggests the idea of trying to find a safe path, and you guys are like, yeah. And
That
so,
was smart, Jasper.
Thank you.
Yeah,
like, because
I
you
guess.
realize, like, yeah, that's probably like the branches, like, I mean, it might work for a while, but it mostly works for you, and also. Eventually, you're gonna reach points where the trees.
There was a fleeting moment where
are
I
too
thought
far
about
away.
just swinging all the way back to town. But I scrambled down.
So Jasper makes his way down, and he is searching for the safest path with what he knows. And you two are watching him, and you're being good teachers. You're watching him, and you correct him when he makes a mistake, and you're showing him the way.
Don't step in that. That's poop.
I go up and I poke it with my walking stick, and I'm like, yeah, that's poop.
It's poopy.
It's poop.
And working together, the three of you find the safest path, the paths of least resistance,
Yay.
going along the roots, staying out of the mud, and you make your way one step closer to Walnut Peck.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yay. We did it.
And you reach a point a few days into this endeavor where you see the grass is a bit damper and you can smell a little bit of a funny scent. You realize you've reached the scent border.
Oh no. Okay.
And you have to cross over it.
Okay.
Are we sure we want to do this? I mean, it's a rocking chair.
I'm already crossing.
So what would be the difference between Scout and Pathfinder?
Scout, I would say, would be for things like scouting ahead, spying on some things. Pathfinder is literally like finding a path, finding your way in the wilds. Literally like just like finding a trail or making a trail or discovering a new trail, that sort of thing.
I'm going to quickly, actually, that's a good idea. I'm going to quickly go ahead and scout ahead just to see if it looks okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you can do this. I think we're definitely going to treat this game a little bit more like D&D, where you guys can want to do things like
Okay.
that.
Or should we not then?
Huh? Yeah, I think you can absolutely do that. We have to make this game a little bit more accessible.
2 successes.
2 successes. Would anyone like to help?
I will.
Sure.
Because here's the thing. I am going to keep the thing of failure in this game, where if you fail a check,
Another success.
there's 2 things I can do. One, you fail and I give you a twist, which means I throw some other shit at you.
Yeah.
Which means I can do weather, I can do an animal, I can do any number of things.
Got it.
I have a number of twists at my disposal where it's like that's a new obstacle for you to deal with.
Because we fucked up.
The alternative is if I don't want to use one of those twists, It's not necessarily a fuck up. It's the dice. The dice are cruel mistresses.
Yes.
I will let you succeed, but you take a condition,
Oh
which
no.
is like hungry or tired or wounded or whatever. Usually, it will start with hungry and thirsty, and then tired
Or angry.
or angry. I will never, or sick. I will never start out with injured unless it's like a fight or it's very appropriate to the situation.
So that's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah.
I will say that is, I say that's a pass.
Okay.
Oh.
So you scout ahead, and you survey the area. You can mark experience pass for scout.
Yeah.
And you don't immediately around this area that the 3 of you are scouting around in. I think the way that you guys help is that Fat Finn keeps their distance and keeps watch.
Yeah.
And then like Fat Finn is the watchman, and like I think you two have worked together in a patrol before. Like this is not you guys are not new to this. Just the other people in your group are tired. So despite your attitudes toward each other, you know how to work together.
Yeah.
So I think Fat Finn, you guys probably have a thing where Darrow scouts ahead, and Fat Finn is like keeping an eye out and will whistle or something if they see trouble.
I will squeak.
Yeah, you guys have codes. And then, like, you're teaching Jasper that, and so Jasper is also keeping an eye out, because Darrow knows his shit. Darrow knows how to go about looking for things and finding tracks. And so Darrow and Tuttle are, like, going ahead. And you don't find any wolf tracks, you don't find anything like that, so you think, okay, this path is safe.
Alright.
At least or immediately around here. You search all kinds of stuff, and you don't see any nasty predators. But one thing I will give you see. As you're going about, something blocks the sun for a moment quickly, like a bird. And you see it land on this tree above you. And you see a raven sitting on a branch.
Does it have Jasper's sword?
I will slowly back away.
It has Jasper's sword on
I stick out my sword.
in its mouth.
This guy.
I'm like, give it back!
No, because you ended up giving me your sword, and then you got a new sword.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
It's your sword.
Swords!
Yes, I just started dual wielding swords.
Yes.
Do it.
There's no rule that says you can't.
True. Do I get to use this effect twice?
I honestly... Talk to me later. We'll figure that out.
I yell at the bird. I want to yell at the bird.
You're not there. Right?
I am. Am I?
You guys are at a distance. You don't think the bird could hear you, but you see the bird.
Oh.
I want to yell at the bird anyway.
I
Be like, give back Jasper's sword!
Stop aggravating the large bird.
Fine.
It's just at the moment it's not attacking or anything, but it's kind of eyeing you guys.
Well, I'll keep a wary watch and I'll call Jasper over here.
I'll come too.
Come on.
All right.
I point up.
Follow. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have no mail this time. We should be okay.
Mail.
I hope it likes to eat rocking chairs. It'll be faster if it's gone.
we start negotiations with the Raven.
Yes.
For it to help us.
Yeah. To carry the...
I'll keep moving.
Mail.
You don't have any mail.
We don't have mail.
And you guys continue on.
Okay, that cookie was really good.
Oh.
May I have another one? Just one more.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm robbing you of your cookies. Ooh. No!
Ay, caramba.
Sorry.
So you guys make your way to Walnut Peck, and it is unsettling, to say the least. You see it in the distance at first. You see the collection of buildings and whatnot, sort of built into this, built into the base of a tree, but not inside the tree, sort of connected to it. And you see all the little towns, and especially the bigger buildings you see first, the main government building and everything, and it is completely abandoned. You see no signs of life in there, which is to be expected.
This place?
It is a ghost town.
Pay attention, everyone.
So,
I want to find like the nearest house.
Yeah, I think Martin would have given you a general
Yeah.
vicinity to check before you left.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to search every house
Yeah.
in Walnut Peck.
Once again, I'm going to scout, if that's okay.
I was gonna try scouting, but
Oh.
also using wolf snout
Aha!
to try and find a place that smells somewhat like him.
Okay, yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Jasper can scout and use his wolf snout. So that gives you an extra dice,
Yeah.
yes.
Would you like some help?
Yes, please.
No. Boy's got to do it on his own.
Well, he's not gonna learn if he does it on his own.
That's the only way he'll learn.
So that's one success.
That's a big fat failure.
Okay, so
I
that is a
will-
failure.
Boy,
Okay.
you're about to step in. You stepped in poop.
So it's some failure.
Yeah.
Well, I need that failure.
I'm sorry, that got me. That was a good one. Bring it back around. Okay. So yeah, that is a failure. You don't pick up his scent. So you're trying to sniff out something that smells like Martin, and the scent is just not there. He's been too long gone from this place. There were a lot of people, and you don't really smell any mice at all. And you're kind of sniffing around because you kind of think, this is a twist I'm going to throw at you. You think you smell something, and it leads you down this alleyway, and you're going towards it because you're like, maybe, 'cause, like, did Martin smell like this? It's been a while. And you hear, and as you guys are going down this alleyway, you hear voices as you get closer.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get close to get a sneaky peek at them. At the voices, if that's okay.
Okay, you do so. You sneak up to the edge of this alleyway.
What do you see?
And you see 3 weasels.
I'm going to.
One of whom,
Okay.
2 of whom are wielding shovels.
Shovel Brothers.
Shovel brothers.
Because- Is there a shovel in this now?
But one of whom is wearing light armor and has a sword on his belt.
Did you ever
Do I
find out what armor
recognize this
does?
weasel?
You are also peering in?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you ever find out what armor does?
Yes, it's in the weapons bit. It just
Okay.
like lets you take less damage, sorta, to your stuff or something. I don't know. I'll check that in a second. The 3 of you are peering around the corner, Scooby-Doo style, presumably, like one on top of another.
Yeah.
And you see these two weasels that have shovels, and they look like they're kind of, yeah, I'll say it, like the mice wear clothes. Fuck it, the weasels can wear clothes too. They got they got some like dingy, dirty clothes. But the one in armor seems kind of cutthroat. He's got a bandana around his neck, and like a scar on the top of his head. You do not recognize this weasel.
Okay. So it's not Lord Dromic.
No, it's not Lord Drumick. This does not look like a lord. This looks like a regular
Okay.
weasel soldier.
He's like, shut up, you idiots. If we keep digging, eventually we'll find a hole under the towns. I ain't gonna let some stupid... It's like, is I right, boss? If you say so, boy. I said, the lords say that we shouldn't be doing no digging. It's bad time, with the war and whatnot. Don't you think I knows that, you idiots? Once we're done, we're gonna change everybody's minds and our bellies are gonna be full of mice. Oh.
They're not gonna get far digging over here. Those guys are idiots. We should probably scoot around them. You have that look in your eye. Listen, they're practically harmless out here.
With those new snake tunnels we found, we'll be closer than ever.
Wait!
And conflict has been initiated.
Wait, so can I get up top onto a house or something to get
Do you
over
use-
head?
We have to do
in a
the
moment.
thingy-mabob, right?
So Hunter is Hunter usable against weasels?
That's the fun thing about fighting weasels. You can use hunter or fighter.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
My hunter and fighter are the same.
My hunter's rather than my fighter.
My bleh.
What's your hunter?
3.
My hunter is 3, but my fighter is 6.
My fighter is 2.
My fighter
Okay.
is 3 and my hunter's 3. So, I mean, 3.
So, this is where you guys decide what attacks you're going to make, but I have to decide what I'm going to do. I need a pencil. Also, who is your fight captain?
Okay.
Fight captain?
Yes.
I mean, if you're going out, you've already started the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, let me find the conflict thing. I believe you roll
You roll
something. What was it? Health? Some
So,
bullshit like that?
I think so it would be for fighting, and then also it'd be fighter or hunter with adding your health or nature to its base.
Oh, wow. So, like, we add the health or the nature to the dice that we roll? Like, we add that many dice?
I'm just trying to figure out your guys'
No, I think
disposition.
you add it.
Okay, starting disposition.
Oh, okay.
So this is a fight. So you roll. So you guys can roll fighter or hunter for this fight,
Okay.
and then you add health or nature. So if you're the fight captain, you roll your fighter,
Okay.
and you'll add it to your base health or nature, and then you get 1 extra dice for each of them.
Right.
Do they give me the dice?
They give you the
Okay.
dice. That's how Mouse Guard works. It's all about helping. You guys are giving each other dice constantly.
Do I add this up?
You add the successes, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. 3 successes, and then I have
That's a lot
4
of
in
ones.
health.
Hmm.
Then I have a 4 in health.
Or you can do nature.
I have a 3 in nature.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 successes
And then I have a 4 in health.
plus 4. So that's you have 7 disposition, guys.
We have 7 disposition.
I have a 5 in nature. So.
Excuse me. Where do
All
we
right.
put that?
So just I'll write down your guys' disposition.
Okay.
Mice have 7. The weasels.
What is their disposition?
I shall not say.
Disposition.
So now
We decide what we're gonna do.
Now you guys decide what I'm gonna decide what the weasels do, and then you guys decide what you're gonna do. So again, you guys have attack, defend, feint, and maneuver.
And we
I'm
assign
going to-
those to each. Like we decide as a group, and we assign
Yeah.
those to each person.
Absolutely.
And we also choose the order.
Also, Fat Finn and Jasper, because you guys wield swords, you can add 1 dice to one of those moves for the rest of the encounter. Darrow, with your weapons,
My,
which are on this page,
I get maneuvered, right?
yes, you get a +1 dice to maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Get a
lose a
+1
dice to attack.
Also,
I'm gonna do
And you get you get +1 success
Yeah.
after a successful maneuver. So if you succeed, you automatically get another success, which can hurt them even more.
What does
I'm gonna take
maneuvering
my
do?
one.
Okay,
plus
let me
attack.
decide stuff first.
Okay.
maneuvering essentially, it spend your margin of success to buy a particular effect. You may buy multiple effects if you can afford it. Can't buy the same effect twice on the same action. Margin of success 1,
Alright.
impede, -1 dice, disadvantage to your opponent's next action. Margin of success 2, gain position, +2 dice advantage on your next turn. Margin of success 3, disarm, remove one of your opponent's gear or weapons. Disable trait for the remainder of the conflict, or you may impede and gain position.
Alright, I have decided the weasel's turn.
Okay.
So you guys can decide whatever you want to do for your turn.
So
First, second, and third.
our options are attack, defend, feint, and maneuver.
Think I will. Well, I'm charging ahead with the attack, so that's probably
you're
the first
attacking,
one.
and then are you maneuvering?
I'm going to maneuver.
Alright, then. Okay, so.
Should we do? If you want to feint,
Yeah.
Jasper, then we can do the maneuver after that. Like we could attack, feint, maneuver. Does that work? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
it does.
What about feint attack maneuver?
Okay, we could feint, attack, maneuver.
Yeah.
Okay. Or we could put the maneuver in front of the attack.
That's true. So why don't we do
Okay, yeah.
feint, maneuver, attack, or
Feint, maneuver, attack.
maneuver, feint, attack? Which one?
I'm confused. Why couldn't we just make that easy?
All right, let's do. Let me see it real quick.
Pick it up.
This makes more sense just to go to feint first, then maneuver, and then attack.
All right, so
Give
feint,
the buffing.
maneuver, attack.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Feint, maneuver, attack. Final
Yeah,
answer.
Yes.
I'm feinting, you're maneuvering, and you're attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
Do either of you want to set your sword to do a specific thing?
I want to set it to attack.
Alright, your sword gives you an extra dice to attacking.
And
Jasper?
Wait, I'm double checking to see what feint is for. I don't know, fighter, hunter.
So
Okay.
feint.
Okay, yeah. Sure. I don't know if I wanna. Okay, so
You don't have to. If you don't want to.
okay, yeah. I guess I will set my sword at feint.
You set your sword to feint. Alright,
Yes.
remember that. You get an extra dice. So the first thing is feint against defend. As you begin charging forward, Fat Finn and Jasper follows you, and Darrow's.
Is it +2 to maneuver or +1?
Let me check that. Should say right there.
It's +1
+1
die
dice.
to maneuver and +1 success.
Okay.
The first thing is they are defending, which means they don't get to defend because you tricked them. As you run
Yes.
forward, you do a feint move, and they're like, and one of the peasant weasels with a shovel, he's like, ah! It's like, and he trips over his own tail, and you get to make an independent test,
Which
means
entails
it's basically an attack.
So 2,
2. All right.
which that counts as a success pass for the skills, right?
Oh, it is an independent thing. I guess that is a pass. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah. You deal 2 disposition damage to that.
Yay.
All right.
So then
Next up, it is maneuver
Mm-hmm.
versus defend.
So I add. I don't see maneuver anywhere.
So maneuver
It's on that
against-
yeah,
sheet
so
right there.
maneuver would be with
is a versus.
nature or lore.
Oh, great! That's 5.
What? Lore?
For
That's-
the skills by conflict/action, that's
Okay.
the way he would test is nature or lore.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, and then +1 more.
And it's maneuver against what?
It's
Defend.
maneuver against defend.
Just defend. Possibly another defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just holding their shovels in front of them. They're like, ah!
That is 4 successes and 2 fails. Here.
Okay. Wait, that was a success?
Yeah.
So, plus 1 success from your hook and line. So
Yeah.
it'd be 5 successes?
No. So
Oh, no. Okay, no. That's,
all together.
Okay, all together with the hook and line funds. Okay. So,
So you got 4 successes.
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay. It's a versus, and they got 3 successes.
So,
That's-
So
margin of
the margin of
success.
success is 1, so you can choose to impede.
Minus 1 disadvantage to their next action.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
So I say Darrow does the hook and line. You hook onto like a.
It's a so I have 1 success plus another success. No, I mean what does the hook line really do? It gives me a +1.
So when you're maneuvering,
To maneuver.
you get another dice, which helps you have more dice, which is
Yeah.
always good in this game.
Yeah.
And then if you succeed at it,
Yeah.
then you get another success on top of that, which could
Perfect.
potentially mean like the fact that you got that extra success
Right.
means that this was not a tie.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's okay.
You kept it from being a tie, and if they had gotten more than you, it would have.
Healed them,
No.
essentially.
No, that's a bad example. But if they had not gotten 3, say they'd gotten 2 or 1, then that would have raised your margin of success for the maneuver, and you could have chosen one of those even better things where it like gives you dice, or you get a like disarm them and
Oh,
stuff.
I see.
Yeah, the more success you get on a maneuver, the better.
I got it. Versus theirs. Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, Darrow throws the hook and uses it to basically like repel, and is like flying through the air and like kicks the shovel of one of the weasels and hits him in the face, and he's like, ah! And he like swings his shovel like, ah, what? They're flying now, boss. And it like he almost hits his boss, who's wearing the armor and has the sword. He's like, ah, you nitwits, we're under attack. And Fat Finn is coming up, ah! And the weasel draws his sword, and Fat Finn and the weasel go at it as they both attack.
Okay.
Ah!
So that's independent.
It's attack versus attack.
Which is, independent. So we each...
So he's got disadvantage, right?
Yeah, he gets minus 1 die.
He does.
Okay, and I roll 7, right?
6
'Cause I'm
plus.
Yeah,
using-
7.
Oh, Jesus. I forgot how brutal Fat Finn is. Oh, okay.
I got 2.
That wasn't too bad. I'm gonna make this funny. I'll say the weasel is also kind of fat, so the two of you he's kind of dazed from the shovel. He's like, and you both like, it's like a silly version of like when like the 2 samurai warriors like run and
It's like sumos.
pass each other. So, but you definitely cut him a little bit worse with your sword, but he does deal 1 point of disposition damage to your team.
Oh no.
You guys. As he butts you.
Mice. What are you waiting for, you idiots? Gobble them up! No, boss, they got swords! You idiots! We got shovels! Oh, god damn it!
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna choose their next moves. Actually, the weasel is going to use his light armor to reduce 1 point of damage.
Oh no.
Yes.
We don't have armor.
No. No, can't go.
Oh no.
We could get armor
We could get armor.
when we're back in, whatchamacallit.
The downside is it's not stealthy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So now they are going to pick their things. All right, they have chosen.
Do we want to do defense this round at all?
I think we should.
Okay. Maybe at the end.
Eat 'em up. Okay,
Just
I'll go. I
defend.
want to
So
eat some
defend
ice.
for fight animal is lore or nature.
I'll continue positioning.
Okay, so
Are we in a fight or fight animal?
This does
We're
also
in
count as a
fight.
fight. You can use fight or fight animal.
Okay.
Well, although I mean,
Weasels
it
count.
counts as fight animal because it adds an additional option
Yeah,
for fight animal that fight doesn't have.
that's the wonderful
the
thing
same as-
about weasels. You guys get to choose. Do you want to treat it as an animal or do you want to treat it as a fight, like
Sure,
with another
that's
warrior?
Animal.
And that you can use whichever one is better for you, because they are using weapons, but they're also very savage.
So you're gonna do
Maneuver.
Yeah, you're gonna do maneuver. I assume you're going. So should I defend?
Yeah. I
And-
think. Should I feint or attack this time? I mean, I have more dice to attack, but
Also, mark a success on
Feint
your
is the
fighter.
same amount as.
Oh, then I should mark a success on my
Oh
nature.
yeah, you do have more.
Yes, do so. And you can mark a success, whichever you used.
because
Yeah,
I
I
can't
would.
defend. Otherwise, I'll be like 3 dice down at least.
Which is still a lot compared to...
If I defend, I will actually be up dice.
Okay.
So I might as well defend.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you can still attack if you really want to.
All right. I will attack.
So what should the order be then, though?
I'll maneuver.
Maneuver. Then are you gonna attack? Then I defend.
Yes.
Okay. Ow! I just slashed myself with a pencil.
Incredible. Ready?
Yeah.
Here I come.
All right. So what's the order?
Maneuver, attack,
defend.
defend.
Maneuver, attack, defend. All right. So it is maneuver versus attack in the first
So
round.
that is a versus.
It is a versus. Maneuver versus attack.
So that's
All right. Yeah, it's versus.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing.
Okay, cool. So this is a. So the way I'm running this is that you two are dealing with the peasants, and then Fat Finn is dealing with the weasel soldier.
Okay.
Okay.
And I feel like that's fair because Fat Finn has like a 7 dice attack,
Yeah.
and he's the only one wearing armor. So, and it's teams. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
I think you're only supposed to ever fight one animal at a time, but like I did it weird. So like, fuck it. This is what's happening. So maneuver versus attack. It's versus. They're gonna use that. All right. They got 2 successes.
I got 4 successes.
All right, you
Damn.
fucking win that
You
versus.
can either do. So, can you buy? You can't buy the same action twice on the same turn. So you can either impede them -1 dice disadvantage to your opponent's next action, or margin of success 2 gain position +2 dice advantage on your next action.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, so then for attack we'll have 2 extra dice.
Cool.
2 extra dice for your attack. Okay, so Darrow does another maneuver, flying, and he like throws his hook and hooks it around the shovel and pulls that guy's shovel down, and he brings it right down on the foot of the commander.
Oh no.
You idiots! Hit them! As he was about to swing the shovel down and clobber you with it, you do that. Or I'll do even better. He was gonna hit Jasper with the shovel, and then you pull the shovel with your hook, and it clobbers the foot of the commander, the weasel commander. And now it is Fat Finn attacking versus a feint.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that's good. Because so
They're not
if
committed
played
to
against
attacking.
an attack, the fainting player may not attack or defend.
Oh. So I just
You just,
You
hit,
just-
I just do it.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, you
intended
just do it.
obstacle.
hit him with all that.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh
1,
god.
2,
Oh god.
3, 4,
Don't forget the ones in the back.
5.
You shouldn't be
6,
able to
7.
optimize mouse guard. You shouldn't be able to min-max mouse guard.
All right,
We
I'm at
managed
7.
7, baby.
All right, that
7.
becomes 6 because of his armor, but I don't think it matters. They only had 7 disposition as well.
Oh no.
So you brought
I mean, oh, good.
You brought him into -3. You guys have 6 of your original disposition.
I have 7. And my next action
So-
will be defend.
This means you guys win,
Yeah.
Yay.
and you lost. You did lose
1 point.
less. Let's see.
But I was gonna defend.
Your opponent did take. You don't have to fucking roll anymore. Count.
Okay.
You guys can give yourself successes
Okay.
for those.
I will never fail a fighter test.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to level
it's
up.
Never gonna level up. That's why.
That's the thing is
What's the highest you can get?
I
8,
don't know.
I believe. Just based on the bubbles that they have here, 8 would be the highest.
But those are
Yeah.
just successes.
Well, no, because you have to have an amount of successes equal to your rating, and the
Oh,
number of fails equal to 1 minus your rating in order to level up.
okay.
And there's 7 bubbles.
No, there's 6 bubbles.
Are you sure? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You're the
5,
max.
6,
For
You're
fighting.
max.
I'm
So-
maxed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. So now
No,
we.
no, because you would technically be able to get up
Oh,
to
yeah.
7.
I can get up
But-
to 7, but no credit.
Yeah, but not.
Okay.
But okay.
So they lost pretty badly, but they did deal 1 point of disposition damage to you guys.
Okay.
So it's not a complete victory.
What is it?
We forgot the thing where you go in and make your goals ahead
Oh.
of time. That's supposed to be a thing. Each team is supposed to have a goal.
My goal was to stop them from digging the hole.
Okay. I think you absolutely achieve your thing.
Okay.
So I'll say you guys.
Like, that was my goal in charging
You guys
ahead.
fucking break their shovels
Okay.
and their spirit a bit, and taught the mice were not to be messed with. But the weasels do have to get something. They get a little bit of a compromise.
Okay.
And,
One of the grunts survive.
no, you guys cannot kill them.
Okay.
You have to, for you to kill them,
They
it
have
has
to
to
be
be a
completely successful.
it has to be. It's a pretty big thing to kill something.
That's why I wanted to roll for the-
Specifically, some other shit like death is a hell of a thing to try and get.
Oh, no.
If you lose a killing, yeah, it has to be like a killing conflict from the get-go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you have to. Your goal has to be to kill them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to kill them, really.
if you are trying to kill your opponents, the patrol, if you are trying to kill them, you have to win with little or no compromise.
Oh, damn.
So we would have still killed them if we were trying. To,
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
weren't.
But I wasn't. When I charged ahead, that was not the forefront
Yep.
thing. Sorry.
Because our goal was. so
And
our
then
goal was-
even then, a minor compromise can be that they get
One last act before they die.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that the weasels are. So we'll remember that. We'll try to remember that going forward,
Hmm.
because I think there will absolutely be some times where you have to kill an opponent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that is your goal. Not always, but we'll keep things relatively lighthearted.
Mhm.
I think the weasels are very injured, and I think you, as like the weasels are like, they've clearly been defeated. They're all so much bigger than you, Jasper. This is the first time you've ever seen a weasel, and your bravery is keeping you on your feet. But they're so much bigger than you, and you're like, gosh, we were standing up to this, but they're like, ugh, and they're like holding their shovels in front of them to guard them. And Fat Finn is like, ah, and they're like, ah, and breaks their shovels with his sword.
Yes.
And then like Darrow hooks another one and steals it from him and holds it out for you.
A shovel?
Break it.
Oh, a
Break the shovel.
Throw it to the ground.
Don't you mess with mice again.
Ah, and the 2 peasant ones run off, and they're like kind of injured and scrapped up, and they're like, we gotta get the hell out of here. He didn't tell us the mice were that deadly. Oh God, you're like, come back here, you runts.
I love that voice.
Come back here, you cowards! Ugh. And the soldier weasel, he looks at you all, and his sword is on the ground now after I think
Can I hook the sword to us?
Yeah, he tries to reach for it, and you pull it away, and it's much bigger than a mouse sword.
It's a great sword.
It's like,
You ain't seen the last of me, mice.
and he scuttles off.
Okay. We did it. See, it's not that dangerous here.
Normal regulations state it is 3 mice to a weasel. 3.
We're not any mice, are we?
We were lucky. Listen. Have you ever seen a mouse get ripped in half and eaten in front of you?
Have you?
No.
Yes, of course. Why would I bring it up if I hadn't?
I don't know. You've got a dark place in your mind.
Where do you think I lost the eye?
Somebody ate it?
These were just grunts. We were lucky.
We don't
No.
fight anybody tougher than this because you still have to earn your cloak.
Okay.
You can't do that if you're dead.
No.
Well, you know, there were complimentary cloaks handed out to families of dead mice, but
Yeah. I never liked seeing one of those tiny coffins, like, covered in it.
you know, sometimes there was only tufts of fur left.
You guys are awful.
Oh, okay.
And a claw. There was a claw once.
Oh yeah. You know, there was this quartermaster I had. Do you remember Red Thompson?
Yes!
Oh,
Just his
so
teeth.
there is a compromise. They do have to get something.
Okay.
That I forgot.
A kiss?
Pulls out Hershey's Kiss.
Here's your kiss.
One for Daddy. Oh, now it's gonna be 2. See what happens when you backtalk me? You're a persuasive man, Georgie.
So what do they
We
get?
whooped them. What could they possibly
I think the
get?
compromise is one of you is angry from this.
Oh. That would be...
Okay, is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's fine.
That is a condition?
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
take
you are
that.
angry. Or tired and thirsty. Tired and thirsty would also work. Because it was a fight that was exerting for you.
That Finn is never hungry.
But they don't, and they get away because they kind of have to. They
Yeah.
fucking lost. And you guys can't kill them because of the rules of this game, which is weird, but I'll go with it for now.
Yeah,
We'll change it if I change my mind about that.
Yeah.
If I feel like it's fitting.
Instead of yelling, I'm just,
But it-
like, fuming.
So Darrow is angry.
Don't be angry. I'll bake you a pie later.
I'll hook you.
That's not part of baking a pie.
Stupid chair. Get out of here.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys find the address of Martin's grandmother's old residence. You make your way inside. You find a very exquisitely made, master-crafted rocking chair.
Should we take it apart so it's easier to carry? I'm kidding.
Tuttle. Buzz if there's anyone approaching the outside. Stay inside, actually.
Wait, does the bee say male?
No, you hear that
was
from
the
outside.
crow.
Okay.
It's the raven.
Or Raven, yeah.
That thing has been following us forever.
Meow! You guys are inside and you just hear it.
It's not gonna try and steal this rocking chair, would it?
It can't, can it?
I
If it
guess
likes it enough, it wanted the male for some
I'm
reason.
going to use Pathfinder to try and find a way around the raven.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I'm gonna take the chair.
Alright, Fat Finn takes the chair.
I'll make some like place. You want some help?
Yes, please.
He only has
I'll take
2.
some.
It's not a lot.
What is that?
3.
No.
So it's still one success.
I will help.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Sorry.
Success.
So there's 2 things I can do. I can throw a twist at you and you fail, or I let you succeed and you take a condition. And what I'm thinking is probably the condition.
Okay.
If I succeed, then I can increase it. Though.
That's what would be the condition. Like you would increase it, but you would get a condition.
What is
So it's
will
up to you.
use? What is will used for?
It's used more for like social interactions.
Good to know.
Yeah. There are supposed to be more interactions where you guys are dealing with mice and like arguing and stuff like that, and some
Bartering
politics and bartering.
and-
We just haven't gotten around to a lot of that. But you guys, so I'm going to say you are hungry and thirsty,
Okay.
because that's an easy one to do. As you guys kind of take a long route around, like Jasper's like, oh man, that raven again, and you guys go out the back door, and you kind of have to take a long way around.
So are we all hungry and thirsty?
No, I'm gonna say just Jasper.
And do I increase it at the end of the session or when we get back to Lockhaven?
Pathfinder?
Yeah.
That was a failure, so increase
Oh.
it as a failure.
Oh, I thought that you said that if I choose as a success, then I get a condition.
I choose that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was confused.
Sorry. I choose to let you succeed at a cost.
Okay.
But it was still a failure on the dice.
Okay.
So that's how we're going to roll with that. I don't know if that's how the book says to do it, but I don't care what the book says at this point. We're just, yeah. We're zooming through it. Okay, so you guys make your way back to Guild Pledge, rocking chair in tow. Occasionally hearing...
Bless
Salute.
you.
Occasionally hearing in the distance...
Bless you.
And you're like always on the lookout. Salute.
Occasionally hearing in the distance, achoo!
But you guys
Jasper, are
make
you
your
getting
way.
a cold?
Sick was an option.
That's the pun.
You guys make your way back to Guild Pledge safely, with rocking chair in tow, and that's a heck of a journey just carrying around a rocking chair.
Yeah.
But you guys return to Guild Pledge. Martin is like, "Oh, thank you so much, Mouse Guard. Oh, my grandmother's rocking chair. Oh, indeed, it's a beauty, isn't it?"
Tis a beauty.
I never want to see a rocking chair again.
And did you keep the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a fun memento.
It's just on my back. It's a big old...
Yeah. I might, if they don't have great sword, I'll see what I can do for you.
Thank you.
That's a spear. No.
Yeah, maybe. I'll figure something out. I might allow it. I might allow it to work as a halberd. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. But yeah, you guys, you have succeeded, and you're back in Guild Pledge, and now it is the players' turn. And you guys did not get any fucking checks, did you? You maybe one check, but that's okay because everyone gets a free check.
Okay.
To what?
So you can use that to get rid of a condition you have, like hungry and thirsty or angry.
Yeah.
Or you can try to accomplish something you want to do. Like, oh, like last time it was like Jasper lost a sword, so you guys were like, I want to get Jasper a new sword.
Right.
Or you wanted to get the bee, so it's like, okay, I want to go get a bee.
Right.
So
We didn't use check. I'm going to figure out something else you guys
how
can
do
do
you
for
use
checks.
checks? How do you get checks?
By using your traits against yourself, and probably some other shit.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna
get rid
figure
of
out checks a
angry.
little bit more next time for
I'm
you
going.
guys.
I'm gonna go off and cool off. Get rid of my angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find something to do and something to drink.
I want to bake something for Jasper.
Okay.
Let Jasper try to recover on his
Okay.
own, and then if you want, you can try to
Can
do
I
that.
help?
Yeah. You can try to do that for him, or help him with that, because you can.
I will help.
Do that. I'll allow it. Yeah.
Wait,
you-
I can't help?
I don't care.
Okay.
You can use your cooking skill or whatever to help.
I have
So-
baker.
What would I
So-
use?
I'm looking that up right now. Recovery is page 129. I'm glad I wrote these down. I need to get those little things.
Yeah, the little sticky things.
Yeah, little sticky things. And just stick them in all the useful pages of this book.
Yeah.
Hungry and thirsty. Yeah, okay, yeah. Roll. It's an- Okay, so you can test harvester, cook, brewer, baker, or resources.
Harvester, cook, brew, bake.
It is not a hard check. I will give you that.
I guess I'll do resources because that's the only thing I've. I mean, I have nothing in those others, so they count as 1 anyways. And in resources, I have a 1.
So there's
So-
2.
Might as well just use resources.
Failure.
Incredible. You can get a help though.
I did a help.
Oh.
Do you want to help?
Help.
Jasper's so hungry.
Please feed me.
Okay.
Yay.
It was obstacle 1, so you are no longer hungry. It is still a failure.
Did
Or
you
no, it
forget
is
your-
it is past now. That's my bad.
Did you forget your rations?
No longer hungry and thirsty.
Oh, okay. So then that would technically count as an advancement.
Does it?
No, I don't know, because I'm
I'll
not.
check it later. Don't worry about
Because advancement requires. Okay, advancement requires pass tests equal to the skill rank and failed tests equal to 1 less than the rank. But I mean,
it. Equal to nature.
that's learning a new
oh,
skill
okay.
requires tests.
I'll
equal
check
to
it later.
nature.
I'll check it later. It's weird.
I mean, I'm all set to. I just need to fail sometime
And then-
in nature to actually.
Next up, you want to deal with being angry.
Yeah.
So you're going to simmer down, and that will require a will test
Oh, great.
to master your anger. So you may test your will.
Okay, I have 1 negative to my will.
I will.
I will
help.
help.
Okay.
I'm gonna help
go
by
get
like
you-
patting you on the back or
I
something.
go get you.
You are the reason for my anger.
I go
How
get
that-
you a nice cool drink.
Martin is like, hey, I can tell you're angry. You want to just rock on this chair?
You see, while I was
Relax, you're
getting
real good.
While
I
was
can't
getting
help
something
you.
to-
Rocking it.
You
see,
Come on.
while I was
Rocking the chair.
While I was getting you something
It'll help you cool
to
down.
drink. Oh no, I was getting myself something to drink. I brought you something as well.
Okay.
Rocking the
nice and
chair.
cold.
You feel better.
I'm just patting your back, being like, I won't do something stupid again.
Just rocking the chair. Just take a rock. Take a rock. Come on.
That's 1 success.
Oh no.
That's awful. I need to have 2 will, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
yeah, I
see.
totally will.
Okay, let me check something. Because I think there's something.
That's a fail.
I
Can
think
you use
can,
one of your traits?
I think yeah, you can use one of your traits if you wish.
No, that's not worth it.
What
It's
traits
like
do you
the
have?
end of the game.
I've got.
And you will get them back next game.
Oh, true. I got weather sense, and tough, and wolf snout.
Yeah, I'd say you could
tough.
make an argument for tough.
I'll give it.
You're
Tough.
too tough
If
to
you
be
wish to.
angry.
Sure.
Because conditions will pass over to the next game, so it's not good to
That's a
continue.
success.
All right, you can get rid of anger and count a success on will.
Yay.
Fat Finn, you have one more check.
Yeah, okay. I'm fat. I'm a
You
fat
have-
mouse.
You can do whatever you want, or you can pass it on to one of your teammates. You can do whatever you wish with this.
I would
free
like to
action.
get, like... Wait, how do I... Okay, so I either want to, like, make something really, really tasty, or I want to get some baking stuff so that I can make something really tasty next time.
Okay. I would say that would probably be a resources check.
Okay.
So
So, what am I doing, though? Am I making something tasty, or am I getting supplies?
those are totally different things, and that's up to you.
I think I will get supplies so I can make something tasty in the future.
Okay.
Can I use my fat?
You can use your resources.
Yes,
don't-
but I mean, can I add my fat?
No. I don't think fat comes into play.
Remove some fat
in this.
and put it in the cooking.
Well, no, it would be like I'm doing it because I'm fat. All right. Okay.
This friend needs to exercise it. Let me see.
If I did the other one, if I just made something tasty, would I be able to use my fat?
No!
All right, that's one success. Does anybody want to help me?
I will help.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll pick some berries.
If you fail, I get to deplete your resources by 1.
Okay.
Crap.
What is the margin of success?
Or what the object?
Yeah, objective success or whatever.
You're just trying to make something?
No, I'm trying to find
You're
the
trying to find cooking supplies?
cooking supplies.
I'll say obstacle 2.
Okay. All right, that's 2 successes.
Alright, you succeed.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. Yep, you can mark a success.
Yay.
And you have... you got some more cooking tools, so you can make tastier things.
So cooking tools in gear?
Sure, yeah. And with that, you guys are ready to head out on your next mission, which we will figure out. I will figure what that is in the meantime. But otherwise, you guys begin heading back to Lockhaven.
When does Jasper get his cloak?
In winter,
In winter.
if you guys decide that he is worthy and whatnot, and that he has learned good. But for now, we are at the end of the session, and we must choose 3 things. We must choose who was the MVP, who was the workhorse, and who was the embodiment of your characters, and also, did you guys achieve your goal? Some other shit like that.
We definitely achieved our goal.
So,
Choose your
no one acted on their belief, really. Like,
I
did they?
always fight the good fight.
You fight the good fight.
Yeah, actually,
okay.
yeah, then you did. You totally acted on your good.
All right,
My
you
belief
get 1 fate point.
I don't
Yay.
have
No,
an
wait,
option
okay,
to
yeah.
achieve my
What?
Yeah.
belief.
Okay.
What was that?
I said I didn't necessarily get an option to act on my belief.
What was your belief?
Those that are unable to protect themselves should be protected.
Okay. Jonathan?
A guard mouse must always be prepared for the worst. That's fine.
Okay. I think a little bit, maybe? Like, yeah,
Half a fate point. No.
half a fate point.
It's just
You were
like a
scouting
tiny
ahead,
one.
so I'll give you a fate point for that.
Yeah, boy.
Did you work toward a goal but not accomplish it?
No, we worked toward the goal and we accomplished it.
Your goal was...
Teaching Jasper to be brave while being smart.
I don't know if that got accomplished.
Yeah.
My goal was I want to prove that I can be useful.
Yeah, you did.
You were
You
very
absolutely did that?
I wanted to survive.
So you accomplished that. I don't think so. Nothing yet, but that's a different reward. You get a persona point for that, actually.
Okay.
Not a fate point.
Jesus.
Jonathan, what was your goal?
to survive.
Okay, you accomplished that goal. You survived the Dark Heather. You get a persona point.
Hey.
I need to start using my persona points.
Did anyone play their instinct?
Protect those close to me.
Observe, then react. Yeah, that was me.
I could make an
Always
argument
be
for
prepared
that.
for danger?
I don't remember any particular.
Okay.
Always pre-prepared.
I can
Observe then react. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I
Fate
can make
point.
an argument for protect those close to me.
It's,
like-
uh,
I was protecting the mice by stopping them digging. But if you don't want that,
What do you
don't
think, boys?
I mean, in a way.
Traits, I think you get to increase in winter. I'll check. I'll double check that for you.
In a way, that was what you were doing, because you were trying to stop them from causing harm.
All right,
harm
I'll
in the
do that.
future.
Okay.
I'll give you a fate point for that.
So that's 4 now, right? Because I got one for acting on my belief,
Yeah.
and then I got one for instinct. What about goal?
You did not accomplish your goal. So, and that's a persona point thing. So you only
Okay.
get the 2
So I only get
fate points.
4.
So what was the goal? Was that a persona or
Accomplishing your goal is a persona point.
I forgot to add that?
None of you played against a belief, I don't believe, this session.
No.
I did.
That's fine. That is a different thing. Okay, now we decide who was the MVP, who was the workhorse, and who was the embodiment of his or her character's conditions during the game. Were they convincingly hungry, angry, or tired?
I think Jonathan.
This award does not have to be
Darrow.
given out, but definitely Jonathan
Darrow got that one.
was the embodiment of his character.
Yeah.
You get a persona point for that.
Hooray!
Okay.
Who was the workhorse? Who carried the group through a lot of tough stuff? With all the right skills and makes all the rolls to keep things moving.
And what is the MVP?
And then the MVP, most valuable player, who made the crucial contribution so the group could complete its mission.
That would be you.
Okay.
And then I think Jordan was definitely the workhorse. He was making all the Pathfinder rolls.
Yeah.
You were
He was
doing
trudging through the muck. He was avoiding the poop.
I was trying to.
Yeah.
We'll get you through that.
Yeah.
Soon
So,
you'll be able to
you
step
both-
without looking down.
Yeah, persona point, persona point.
I need to start spending these.
What do you spend them on?
Add 1 die per point spent or tap nature. I have 5 persona points.
Okay.
I have 3.
Or tap nature?
Yeah, you can tap nature.
Tapping nature is a weird thing in the game, and I never remember what it does.
Tapping nature, you may spend a persona point to add your nature rank to any roll aside from resources in circle.
Oh,
That's actually pretty
that's
good.
really good. My nature's great.
Yeah, Sam.
My
If
nature is horrible.
If outside
Alright.
your nature, the ability is automatically taxed by 1. If the roll is failed, nature is taxed by margin of failure.
So,
nature 6 as well.
My nature is 5.
5 as well. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
with that, I think we're good for this session. I think you guys accomplished a lot. You did a really good job. You delivered the rocking chair. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
We'll pick this up next time with more Mouse Guard.
Yay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.